Hello there, Pisces. How's it going? It's time for your reading. My name is Kelly. I'll be doing the read. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Let's see what's going on. Canaz. Canaz in reverse. This is the torch. It's in reverse. It can mean darkness. It can be maybe a loss of clarity, some sort of confusion or something that you can't see something clearly. It could also be like a feel of loss of intuition as well. Well, we'll get into it and find out what's going on. What's going on with Pisces? Nauthiz. The need. Nauthiz talks about something needy or something that you need. It could be some sort of external delays. That's kind of like what I'm feeling here. Some sort of external delays. Something may feel restricted, and this is some sort of friction. See the two sticks rubbing together. That's friction, and to start a fire. But the good thing about Nauthiz is it causes friction and forces growth. What else? Isa is ice. Yeah, it is. So, something's frozen. Something has come to a standstill. Yeah. This isn't necessarily a bad thing here, Pisces, just because things are at a standstill. It's a period of hibernation. Yesterday I kept getting inguas. We got inguas. That's kind of like gestation. Hibernation is pretty much they're similar, But this is where you get your strength. This is where you get your strength, and this is where you get your ideas here. What else? Isa again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this is kind of like this is a big deal here. This is telling you here to not force any thought. Don't force the thought. In other words, it's right now is not a time to force anything. Okay, this is a time to look inward so you can make sure that everything is right. So you have everything right. It's kind of a good rune, really. I like to sit by myself and be quiet. This is telling you to be patient, and this stillness right here, this not moving. See, this stillness is protecting you. Okay, because obviously you're not completely ready. Okay, not completely ready. All right. Let's get another one. Wow, now this is awesome. Look at this, Pisces. Tiwaz. T-wise is justice, and it's moving forward. It's coming from darkness to, to pretty much clarity, to getting your clarity. This could be confusion and not seeing anything very clearly. This is seeing things very, very clearly, and it's also victory and some sort of a justice. Yeah. It's a big evolution, actually. It's kind of like a major shift. This is moving from, a place of confusion and dimmed light, because it's in reverse, right? Directly to a position of leadership and victory. Yeah, so, you have to pass through Nauthiz here first, and then you have to get through this ice. Now, this ice is going to take time to melt. So just don't force anything. It's going to melt, okay? It's going to melt. You just can't force it. So this is, by the way, Pisces, this is in the middle of the reading. This is significant. This is victory and justice. This is coming out of the dark. This is coming out of the dark. This is very similar to yesterday's reading, actually. It looks different, but it's very similar in a lot of ways. What else? So low. The sun. Right next to, wow, the sun is right next to Tiwaz. This is like, the sun in runes are a little bit different than the sun in tarot. The sun in runes intensify all the runes around it, and especially the runes that it's touching. And this is really intensifying this victory and this success. And, the sun also brings with it heat that will naturally melt this ice. You see, it's a couple runes away. It's not directly on it. So, in other words, it's melting. Okay, it's melting. It's not completely melted yet, though. So you have to be patient. He was. Wow. So, EWAS could be like some sort of a partnership. This could be somebody that you're working with. But yeah, this is a really good person. So far, from what I can see, this person is definitely trustworthy with, EWAS being in upright. Yeah, for sure. I kind of see that this could be also some sort of movement. Maybe this person could be moving towards you. But this person, whoever it is, they're on the move somewhere. I don't know if they're moving towards you but they're on the move. Okay? It could be, they could be very spiritual as well. What else? Digaz. So Digaz is daylight. All right? Daylight. Transformation. This person has a really radical, outside of the box way of thinking. And they can see opportunities where other people really don't see it. I kind of feel that way. And this person may make you feel like your goals are more reachable and more achievable just by being around them. See, you got the sun right here. Yeah. So I really like this. This person's very reliable. And I feel whoever this person is, they're very reliable. Yep, this person's galloping towards the light. So yeah, this could be a partner, or it's definitely, or close friend, or somebody somebody you really trust. It could be a mentor. Yeah, and I'm looking at fire energy, earth energy, and Pisces. What else? Anzus. Anzus, wow. Anzus is awesome. So, this is like a radical shift right here. Like I said, look at this. This is like darkness to a place of leadership, coming from confusion to a place of leadership. And then over here, this is like, this could have something to do with your job too as well, Pisces. It could be, like I said, if it's coming from a place of confusion to leadership, this could definitely have something to do with your job. It could indicate like a raise or something, or something. Interesting. Just know this, Pisces. Whatever this is, whatever this standstill is with Isa, it's going to melt. I mean, it's going to melt naturally. You've got the sun, and it's only 2 runes away from Isa. Yeah, so I mean, it's not a quick melt, but it's melting. Let's pull some cards. I'm kind of interested. Whoops. What's going on with Pisces? Ooh, the mountain. And it came up in reverse. Interesting. The mountain talks about obstacles. Look at this mountain. It's in reverse. I don't see any obstacles. I see this ice melting. Yeah, just like I said. Dang. It's just exactly like what I said. Let's get another card. The stork. The stork. Wow. So, Pisces, the stork, he's delivering something, right? The stork delivers the baby. Yeah. It basically says that you're moving through this icy pass slowly. It represents movement. What it's saying is, it's saying that although things seem like they're a standstill, things are still moving. Okay, but it's very, very slow, especially with double Isa. But at least it's moving. It is moving. This is also talking about Tiwaz right here. This is your victory after a long, long winter. All right, after a long, long winter. Let's get one more card. This I'm just kind of feeling this is marking the end of your frozen, whatever this is, whatever you're frozen on. It's the end. It's the very end. This could actually talk about also possible moving. It could talk about moving, Pisces. Some of you may be moving. And it could also talk about an inheritance too. Okay? It could be talking about some sort of an inheritance moving towards you as well. But the main thing here, and that's for some of us, but the main thing here is to, do the internal work within yourself, okay? Meditation is a really super good idea. Meditation really helps. But whatever this new phase of your life that's coming, it's about to be born. It's about to be born into this world. With Tiwaz right there, there it is, this new beginning. Let's get one more card. And you got the child. Just like what I said, and like a new beginning. A new beginning. The child represents, something new. Yeah. Interesting. I like it. Let's pull a couple of these other cards here too. What's going on with Pisces? A win-win forecast. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. I like it. Let's get a couple of these here too, or at least one. What's going on with Pisces? Joyful new beginnings. Wow. Now, didn't we get this yesterday, Pisces? And I told you guys, this is kind of like the same energy I was picking up yesterday, sort of. The energy doesn't necessarily really change so much when I do daily readings. But it means joyful new beginning. See, she has the child in her hand, yeah. Whatever this new beginning is here, it's about ready to be born into this world. And it's going to be a joyful new beginning. And I also see scales on this card. This could involve something to do with legalities as well for some of you. All right? So if there's any legal issues or anything, these obstacles are going away and you're moving forward, all right? Just don't force nothing and trust your intuition. I think things are moving towards this next month very, very well. All right, Pisces? All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. All right, Pisces, see you tomorrow. Bye for now.